Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions. It's going to be Quicksilver taking on Rhino. Yes, the very first villain in the entirety of Marvel Champions. Why am I doing this? Well, it's because this year I'm playing through the scenarios and heroes as closely as alphabetically as possible. I may continue that through the next year because they are going to go out of sync. There are, of course, it's not a perfect matchup between the number of scenarios and the number of heroes. So that's what I'm doing for this year, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm able to take the guesswork out of who I'm going to play and just let my collection guide me as to what I'm going to do. So I went to the old Marvel Champions database, had a look at the most recent decks, or some of the more fun-looking recent popular decks for Quicksilver. I will link to it in the description and credit the author, of course, as usual. And it's Justice, which is a good one because we all know that Rhino, for being such a relatively simple scenario, he can win out of nowhere. So you have to keep an eye on the thwart, especially, to be able to deal with him. So this deck has specialized training, so we can basically shift into either being able to thwart better or attack better. It's probably just going to be attack better. We've got some X-Men and X-Force allies in here. So we have Hope Summers, just as a way for us to be able to get superpower cards into our hands. Or into our hand. Generation X, which is a relatively new card. We don't have very many X-Men in the deck. Blindfold is perfect for this because she'd be able to do it in one shot. To allow us to get another identity-specific event and add it to our hand. Wiccan, Justice Served is an interesting one. After you thwart and remove the last threat from a scheme, discard Justice Served and ready your hero, which is the thing that, of course, Pietro loves to do, is to consistently be readied and to do a flurry of damage against his enemies. So we'll see if this works out. Should be fun. Haven't played Quicksilver in about, less than a year, but it's been a while. And same thing with Rhino. So sometimes it's good to get back to basics. So we are going to shuffle up, and we'll be right back with Quicksilver versus Rhino. Alright, we're back. We're shuffled up and ready to go. So we've got Justice Served, Always Be Running, Ironheart, Scarlet Witch, Speed Cyclone, and Quake. Okay, so we don't need Justice Served. Always Be Running is good. Ironheart's good. Scarlet Witch is great. Speed Cyclone is good. Quake, don't need her. 1, 2. Alright, so double time one way or another. I think one way or another is going to be pretty okay. Okay. But really the first thing is Scarlet Witch over anybody else. So, double time, no. Yeah, I think it's just going to be Scarlet Witch. I want a Speed Cyclone so I can stun Rhino right off the bat. Oh, but then I won't be able to because I'm discarding 2 and drawing 3. Don't know if I want to do that. I might as well get the use out of it while I can. So, 1, 2, 3. Upside the head? Okay. One way or another, and Always Be Running. Okay. So, first thing then. Scarlet Witch is going to thwart Breaking and Taken. So it gets 2 off of it, so then we can get 1 off of it, so it's just gone. stands us back up. Could one way or another, but don't be pushing it. I think I might save one way or another for next turn. So we're going to attack for 1. And spend an always be running to hit Rhino for 1 and confuse him, so we can flip down on the next turn. Okay. What am I doing that for? That's not right. Needs to be confused. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heroic Intuition, that's good. Making an entrance, Wiccan, and Blindfold. Okay. 1 threat goes on. He's going to attack. We'll defend, so he's up by 2. So that's 3. Stand up. Encounter card, Hydra Mercenary. Okay. Well, let's see if Scarlet Witch can deal with the Hydra Mercenary. Yes. We could, one way or another, get Blindfold out and she could thwart it right away, because I know there's a 2 threat scheme in there. Or we could put a Wiccan, actually might be... No, we're going to one way or another. Because I know that there is a really easy to get rid of. There it is, crowd control. It's just 2 threat. Draw 3, clear the area, under surveillance, always be running. Okay, these are all cards that we like. We don't need to make an entrance. There's 2 on. I'm not going to bother putting 2 on there because it's immediately going to be gone anyway, because we're going to clear the area and draw upside the head. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? We're going to hit him for 1. And then stun him. Using upside the head. I think we'll play... Yeah, we're not playing Blindfold, so upside the head. Now I think we're going to flip down. We're going to discard 2. Heroic Intuition and always be running to get 3. Okay. Going to use these 2 to put a Wiccan. We're going to hang on to these other 2. Wiccan's going to thwart. And we're going going to discard. So I'll do 2 damage to Rhino. Okay. We're going to hang on to these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope Summers, Justice Served, Always Be Running, and Genius. Okay. One threat goes on. He's confused. He can do nothing. Encounter card. Tough. He gets a tough card. You sure are, buddy. You sure are tough. Okay. I doubt I'm playing Hope. So I'm going to get rid of her and Justice Served. Draw 3. Okay. As a safeguard, I definitely want to put under surveillance onto the break-in. We'll have Wicca thwart 1 off of that to do nothing to Rhino. I think actually we're going to heal. Flip over. We'll play out Hyper Perception, and we will double time it to do 4 more damage. Oh. It does 2. Actually, we don't do 4, we only do 2. Because of the tough. Does 2 and then 2. And then we'll attack for 1. And she's gone. And I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Def Focus, Maximum Velocity, Serval Industries, Specialized Training, clear the area. Okay. 1 goes on to here. He's stunned. Counter card. Sandman, who is tough. Okay. We'll have Wiccan thwart 1 off of here. Do 2 damage to get the tough off of Sandman. So Wiccan is gone. We're going to play out Def Focus. Spend 1 for maximum velocity. So he's going to have to, unfortunately, do 2 attacks to get rid of Sandman. We're going to hang on to Serval Industries for next turn, and we're going to flip down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Serval Energy, Generation X, making an entrance, Skilled Investigator, maximum velocity. Okay. 1 threat goes on, he's going to scheme for 1. Just 1. Encounter card. Bomb Scare. Okay. We're going to play out Serval Industries. I think we're going to want to get back Speed Cyclone, and our dear sister. We're going to skilled investigator. Oh, that was last turn, so that's gone. We're going to flip over. We're going to maximum velocity. Leave that there so we know what we're doing. So we're going to thwart bomb scare for 4. So we defeat a side scheme, so we draw a card. It's friction resistance. We'll stand back up again. Oh, we didn't need to do that. We didn't need to spend for full because we had Def Focus. So instead, we would spend 1, which is the making an entrance, and keep the energy in our hand for next turn. Okay. We're still able to thwart really well. So I think we're just going to do that. And we also have that really high defense. So. One, 2, 3. So Endurance, Scarlet Witch, Speed Cyclone. Okay. So thwart 1, or scheme of 1. He's going to attack for 3. We have a defensive 3, so he's at a flat. So we take 1. Stand up again. Sinister Strike. Put 1 pursuit counter and the villain attacks. Huh. Good thing we can do this again. Let me take 2. Okay. This feels like a setup turn, but we definitely want to hang on to Scarlet Witch. Oh, it's a superpower. So Def Focus to play out Fiction Resistance. Use that. Oh, I have to use. Oh, I haven't flipped down yet, so I can still do it. To play out Scarlet Witch. I don't think we're going to use her abilities right now. Using Serval Industries is kind of, well, yeah, I'm not going to use it right now because our hand is empty. Okay. And we're going to flip down. We have no cards to throw away. We're going to try and get as much use out of her as possible. So, 1. I guess I should have put. Speed Cyclone back in, but I don't know if it's really going to matter. One, two, three, four, five. Reinforce sinew, clear the area, Generation X, always be running, specialized training and strength. Okay. Threat goes on, he's going to scheme for 1, 2, counter card. It's going to surge. Okay, we got to go looking for a side scheme, which actually is a good thing for us. Unless it exhausts the deck, and that's kind of a pain. Wow, didn't find one. So, now that's accelerating. I mean, that's not too terrible. Okay, so what aren't we going to play? We're not going to play Generation X. We are keeping clear the area. Don't think we'll always be running. Draw 3. Wiccan, always be running. Justice served. Huh, okay. I really can't complain about that. Okay. So I think I'm going to thwart. Stand up. Then use an always be running to put out justice served. I think we're going to put out our sinews for free. Put that over here. Then we're going to clear the area. Oh, no, we're not going to do that quite yet. We need to do this in a different order. We're going to attack for 2. Then use Wicca to pay for clear the area. Which will stand us up again and draw us a card. Another clear the area. So I think in this case, we're going to play specialized training. And let's see if we can thwart it. So a thwart of 2. And let's see if Scarlet Witch can thwart it. Yes, she can. Okay. So now we're specialized. What do we want to specialize in? I kind of feel like to close the game out, we need to specialize into attack. So we are now an attack specialist. Our base attack is now a 3. Okay, and we're going to hang on to the strength. Oh, did we have to... No, we drew that to do that. Yes, okay, so we're going to hang on to the strength. I think we're set up pretty well here. One, two, three, four. Ironheart, always be running in double time. Okay. Get a lot of work done. 2 threat goes on. He's going to attack. We will just defend, so he's at a +2. So we take 2, stand up, encounter card, Hydro Bomber. We'll put 1 threat in the Mind Scheme. Hydro Bomber is not that big of a deal. Okay. Well, let's just take out the bomber. I think we're going to play with Ironheart. Let's have Scarlet Witch thwart. I think we're going to be flipping down. Do I want to do that yet? I don't feel I do. Okay. So I think we need to... This is our chance to get in a lot of damage. So... Ironheart's going to ping for 1. Then I drop the cards. We'll play out Double Time for free, which is going to do 4 damage to Rhino. So now he's tough. And we are stunned. He's tough. Go to 16. Okay. We're going to get this stun off ourselves. We're going to use making an entrance to always be running to stand up again. Then we're going to flip down. We're going to heal for 3. Can't use Scarlet Witch's ability, but we're going to hang on to that. Serval Industries, what do we want to do? I think we're going to put these always be runnings back. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Always be running, make an entrance, hope summers, double time, blindfold, and heroic intuition. Not necessarily cards we're going to need. Okay, 2 threat go on. Rhino's going to scheme. Schemes for 1, 3. Encounter card. False alarm. We become confused. That's fine. Okay, so what do we not want here? We're not going to be playing blindfold. Or make an entrance. Draw 3. Okay. One way or another is going to be pretty good, but I am confused, but I don't know if I care. Oh, we should. Serval Industries. Get double time. And always be running back. So the main scheme has to get to 11, and it's at 5. This might be the time that we just go wild here. Actually, you know what? Hope may not be so bad in this position. Let's see. First thing we need to do, so we're going to ping off the tough with Ironheart. And then I'm going to have a think about how much damage I can do here. So I can attack for 6. 9. I can attack for a lot. I don't think I need to really mess around here. Okay, so accelerated reflexes. We could one way or another. We're flipping over anyway. So, yeah, we're going to one way or another. Because we know that that's really easy. There, it's right on the bottom. But I don't think I'm worrying about thwarting anymore anyway. So that's 2. And I draw 3 cards. Okay. So I can attack for once, so I can attack 4 times at 3 attacks, so that's 12. And I might still have enough left over for double time. I think I probably do. Yeah, okay, so attack for 3. Stand up. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Attack for another 3. So down to 10. Then always be running, which readies this. Attack for 3. Then always be running again. Stand up. Attack for 3. Stands that up again. And then we have plenty of resources, whatever they are, to double time. And just do 4 damage to Rhino to finish him off. It's always funny when you're able to get Quicksilver just to go off like that. So, yeah, that went pretty well. I can't really complain about that. Some of the tricks in this deck really didn't get leverage, like the blindfold into Generation X. But ultimately, they weren't really even needed. We could get back, or we just had all those never stop running, or always be running, I should say. And we had plenty of room still to do even more damage than that. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. So, big deal if we were scared by a bomb. Didn't need to thwart anymore. But definitely against Rhino, you know, good old under surveillance is completely necessary, because at least it gives you some wiggle room throughout the game. All right, cool. Well, that's it. Quicksilver takes down Rhino. Not in record time, but in a pretty speedy fashion, as you would expect from Quicksilver. And thanks for watching, and until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.